Okay. Oh, just turn off the song. Just do. Hold on. Just do this. No, we got Sony State of Play. It's starting in 6 seconds. This is art by Video Relaxant. It's gonna be back for the Hilux stream. But thank you, Video Relaxant. This stuff's awesome. We're gonna watch the State of Play. Live in 30 minutes. Excuse me, it was counting down. It said 6 seconds until broadcast. Now it says live in 30 minutes? Oh my god. Why is it live in 30 minutes? What? Okay, here we go. No, here we go. I had to like refresh the window. Okay. So I think this got announced like an hour ago or something, right? Like this kind of came out of nowhere. I'm not, you guys know that I'm not like super enthusiastic about game shows like this, but I thought I might as well check it out. I was planning on going live pretty soon anyway. And yeah, frankly, a lot of the reason I watch these is just because of the possibility of any sort of FromSoft news. So Elden Ring DLC, anything to do with Bloodborne, any sort of remakes or remasters, I'd just be interested to see. We'll have to... You heard about it 2 days ago? Okay, well, guess I'm just wrong. Announced in 2006. Okay, here we go. I don't have... It'd probably be nothing, but there might be something in this. They said there's gonna be a lot of like VR stuff, and they're gonna talk about the dumb new like Suicide Squad game for like half an hour, so... Okay, they're starting off with the VR stuff. This is awesome. This music's awesome, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this is awesome. This is fucking awesome. That was so scary. Holy shit. Hello, Neighbor 2. Oh my god.
Welcome to our first State of Play of 2023. We've got a lot to show you, including
that was awesome.
Of Suicide Squad.
Oh, sorry, you guys are gonna see my like fucking
first,
Steam.
PlayStation VR 2 is finally here. Let's dive right in with a look at 5 games arriving on PlayStation
VR still doesn't
2
exist,
this year.
but the PlayStation 5 still doesn't exist.
Let's see how you do this time.
Get a load of this.
Kid, we gotta work on your focus.
Inscription for normies?
Distractions.
Jam.
They'll get you killed out
No.
there.
This is a shooter.
Remember what we shook on. Or, I guess we'll just have to keep this up.
That's just a tarot deck.
No, no, no! Not that I mind, of course. Let's try again, shall we?
This music. This does not, I feel like this music does not fit in the fucking slightest. But they have to have like dumb like hype beast music. This is awesome! Game looks kind of cool, but I don't know what the fuck this song is doing here. Sony hype approved music. Okay, is this Horizon Triple Dawn? Rust? Is this Rust? The fuck is this? Ark? Maybe. What the fuck? This was a duende! Duende spotted.
Come in, please.
What the fuck?
I need you.
No, I don't know what the hell this is. This ain't Rust. I genuinely thought it was Rust because it looks as old as Rust. Green Hell VR, okay. It's a fucking little duende running around. So I'm sure this all will be fascinating in about 10 or 20 years when it is actually reasonable for your average gamer to have a VR headset. Either that or in 10 to 20 years when it turns out VR was just a gimmick that nobody actually wanted. We'll see. I've heard good things about like Half-Life Alyx and shit in Boneworks or Bone Labs or whatever the fuck. I played Superhot VR for a little bit. I don't know. In my personal opinion, as a person who has I've only played a few VR games and just like at friends' houses and shit. I don't ever see it becoming like the new normal. Like the new absolute standard for video games. I could be totally wrong. That is just how it feels right now. Because it's just more convenient to just sit there and play with a controller. And maybe I'll just be a boomer for the rest of my life, and maybe even if VR does catch on, I'll still be like, oh yeah, I prefer controllers. Is this Mass Effect?
This may be hard to hear. The Empire will fall. Our galaxy will be plunged into 30,000 years of chaos and war.
Yeah, having to stand up and move around.
Stop.
My fat ass wants to sit here and hold a controller and just play Pizza Tower.
Save humanity.
This looks completely box standard. The iconic book series by Isaac Asimov. Man, I wish I was more of a literature nerd so I could take a guess. Is this what? What does Isaac Asimov even make? Fucking. He doesn't write RimWorld. This is not RimWorld.
Will you fight
That's a
for
completely different thing, right?
Or help us to reach
Isaac Asimov wrote the Bible.
foundation.
Yeah, I know him as as chat said, the laws of robotics, motherfucker. Journey to Foundation. Okay. That's Terry Pratchett. Sorry.
Now, you see that tower out there?
Pizza Tower.
That scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged.
Is the audio at a good level for you guys? Maybe I could turn it up a little bit.
You're gonna show it to me. Just
Interactive
think
afterlife played with your eyes.
the first thing that you can remember.
Is this like that game where you like blink?
Every time you blink,
Yeah.
you're going to jump forward in
This is
time.
before your eyes or whatever. I've heard of this.
Hey, you! Come over here. Is that really you?
Every time you
It's
blink, you
Chloe,
get transported
your neighbor.
forward in time in your life.
Only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
This one was already in VR. It's just that it's coming to PlayStation. Like, it's exclusively a VR game, right? I mean, most VR games are. Batching?
You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it.
I thought he said boink.
Now, the next
It was
time
not
you
originally a VR game, really?
I'm gonna send you back. And just
Weird.
try to enjoy it this time.
Well, how do they keep track of if you're blinking? If it's not on VR?
That was a sneak peek at some great upcoming games for PlayStation VR 2. Up next, Bungie gives us a
Did you miss
stunning
anything
look
good?
at
Not
Destiny 2
really
Nightfall,
yet.
which launches on PS5 next week.
Yeah, the voice acting did sound rough. I hate to be that guy. Press button for blink.
What is that?
But that defeats, I feel like that defeats the purpose.
The witness.
So then you can just wait. The witness! Oh!
The malefactor of our first collapse is at our doorstep. You have
Dude, we get it. You vape.
that fear is your failure. guard to all units. Keep the enemy away from the traveler at all costs.
Resident Sleeper.
I understand what's at stake, like Bear. Not all of us have lives to spare.
I don't get who's getting excited about shit like this. I don't know, I hate to be rude, and I'm sure somebody is. Maybe that's a dick thing to say, but I just like can't even put myself in the state of mind where something like this is like, whoa, that looks so cool! It just looks like everything else. Like the vape guy looks kinda cool, but that's it. It just looks like 10 trillion other games that I've already seen in the past like 5 or 10 years. I guess you could say I'm not really in the right state of play for this. Okay. I'm so sick of things having fall in their name, too. People try to go too far with, like, the pithy names. Oh, I remember this. This is Breath of the Wild 7. Sully from Monsters Incorporated. This is, like, a Breath of the Wild thing where you, like, take pictures. Looks pretty. Oh god, okay, I was like, she jumped. That's no good. Oh. Those wings were doing some shit. I feel like I like way overanalyze shit like this as like a video editor and shit. Like whenever like I like super closely like scrutinize. I'm like, oh, the wings looked a little fucked up there.
Chia is one of our most anticipated games, and it's launching into the PlayStation Plus game.
Is it one of your most anticipated games? Like, I don't...
Speaking of PlayStation Plus, let's take a look.
Where did you get that information? It does look cute. They didn't really show us much gameplay, but you know. Okay, and now it's the part of the Nintendo Direct where they're like, yeah, we didn't want to do a full trailer for this. The music.
Our next game is from Enhance, the creators of Tetris Effect and Res Infinite.
Res Infinite, is that like a remake or a sequel to Res? Doggy. I woke one morning to realize I was a dog, ... question mark? It's the name of a new anime. Well, this looks unique. This reminds me of like Kids. This reminds me super hard of Kids. Huh. This actually looks kind of cool. Weird. Seems like it's kind of puzzle heavy, I don't know. This looks cool. I'll take this over any fucking day of the week. Like, please. That looks so cool. Share. Oh, interesting. Okay. Huh. But it has its own campaign, right? Weird. Rip the bitrate. That looks cool. When your trailer starts off with a QuickTime event, that's not a good sign. Okay.
So, big day. Class president's speech at the assembly. In light of the whole
Yeah, not from me, Chief.
potential demise of civilization thing, my chosen theme feels off.
What's the theme?
Using this year to...
This is like VTuber avatars game.
Yeah, perfect. Go with that.
Are you okay? You've come into this year kind of intense with the band stuff.
The band is important. Why did she have to just leave?
It's fucking...
Emergency.
Okay, this is so, like, reductive. But this is fucking, like... Rhythm Life is Strange with VTuber furry avatars. That's the impression I get from this.
It's weird how everyone's acting like nothing is different. Like, to me, everything feels different now.
We've always done what you wanted to do, and that's fine. But there's only so much time we have left.
How are we supposed to just be fine?
Yeah, not my kind of thing. Oh, now we get to the real shit. Naruto. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yes.
You're not gonna lose, you hear me?
Now I'll just
Pajama Sam.
completely.
I'll inherit my master's will.
You can't defeat me.
No matter what you become, I will always love you.
The Hokage is the person
I played a Naruto game on the Nintendo DS. I like got it used and then I like sold it to GameStop and they gave me, it was funny. I remember my biggest Naruto game memory is like going to GameStop and I had like, it was like Mario Party 8 and the like Naruto DS game and they gave me like $2 for Mario Party 8 and then like 30 for the Naruto DS game.
You can't escape.
Which I know, like, you know, certain games have higher value than others, but
Don't underestimate the will of
as a teenager, I was like, what the fuck?
Amaterasu. Believe not, sight. This is the power of all the Hokage. Get it going, Lee.
Here I go.
That's the voice you make at a sleepover to impress your friends.
Sweet dreams.
How about this?
You'll be eaten alive.
No, you know, I talk shit, but I watched a fuck ton of Naruto when I was younger, and it was a pretty entertaining show. Like, some of it was, like, cringy and bad. But it was a perfectly fine, like, shonen anime. Like the early stuff. I stopped watching when I stopped watching when. Tell me what this is, chat. Tell me what it is. The name's on the absolute fucking tip of my tongue. When did I stop watching, chat? I'm sure some of you know.
I do not wish to fight you, elder brother.
Shippuden. Thank you. Yeah.
Captivating fantasy worlds await in our next
Boruto. Shut the fuck up.
I'll tell you a story, true soul. My life was dismantled piece by piece. And when I tried to buy it back, it cost me everything. I must finish what I started. Death's design will be complete.
Discover Gedric's secret.
Scorn.
Find out what it is
This
that
is a
makes
dog.
him invincible so we can strip him of his advantage.
Okay. This is also not for me. Yeah, but I guess someone could have fun with it. Haha.
You're a pawn a slave to forces you cannot comprehend.
It's just a bunch of cheap walk cycles.
Frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having.
Together, we will strike down the absolute.
The fucking duende! Look at the guy on the right! Please show more of him. God, she's got a D20.
Bow before me. Bow before the absolute. Bow!
Baldur's Gate. Okay. Okay. Oh, was that? I was like, please let that be the entire trailer. Holy shit. That would be unbelievably based.
It's all set in Evan.
See, you know what I mean though, chat, when I say like I know this is such like an easy thing to say, and like plenty of games are unique, but so much shit just looks like this nowadays.
With both firepower and fast reflexes.
Like so many games just look like each other.
Slices through the frame.
Am I wrong? Am I like overreacting?
With another victory under our belts.
Fortnite.
Here, you'll turn your loot into new weapons and
Just looks like Fortnite, Smite, League, everything. Consumer-friendly art style. Yeah.
For a greater challenge.
It's just frustrating.
Lost zones are where you and your friends will team up to complete.
There's always going to be trends, but
hunt bosses like this.
Just sucks. Shut the fuck up, you literally played Dark Souls, which looks so fucking generic. See, that's like the bottom of the bell curve opinion of Dark Souls. That's what I thought before I actually played Dark Souls. I was like, oh, it's just like swords and shields and shit. Swords, knights, dragons, like totally generic. But then I actually played the video games.
Anticipated Capcom games, starting with the debut of 3 new characters for Street Fighter 6.
Oh, okay. All right. See, you know, this is cool. Zangief? Looks like the Geef. Was he announced yet? Like, I mean, of course Zangief's gonna be in it. Look how tiny his hands are. That's terrifying. Someone's like, I never got into Dark Souls because I thought it looked ugly as hell. Same exact thing here. And like, I booted it up once, and I was like, this just looks ugly and generic, and I hate it. And then I like really started to get into it like years later, and there's so much to love there. I think those games are unbelievably gorgeous. You just have to like actually play the games. Like you can't just watch a trailer of Dark Souls and be like, you know, that's maybe why I'm being unfair to things here. Is because you can't never get like a true impression of a game just from the trailer, but... And Dark Souls trailers in particular are kind of like goofy. They put like epic music in there too. Trailer culture is just fucked. Like even good things get bad trailers sometimes. Is this just a brand new character? There's like a child. The Dark Souls that is based, Dark Souls 2 cinematic trailer was cool. Even though it was also kind of generic. That was an awesome trailer. And Dark Souls 2 is like the worst one. Well, she looks cool. See, this is what it's all about, is the new characters. What even are those things? I'm sure I'm like uncultured here. I've seen that kind of weapon before, actually. I just don't know what they're called. She spins a lot and is goofy. Is she like T-Hawk's daughter or some shit?
But not the one we're looking for.
Those are the same weapons Sokka uses in Avatar. Holy shit, that's right. It's this Cammy? Actually, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Is this Cammy? Yeah, it's Cammy. Okay, I'm not trying to sound like a prude, but they really are. Oh, and also this stage is very Street Fighter 3 Dudley. Oh, interesting. That's kind of similar to something she does in the Street Fighter 2 animated movie, actually. Except in the movie, she fucking snaps a dude's neck with that. They really are leaning into a lot of like the sexualization, and I know female Street Fighter characters have basically always been sexualized, but like Juri having the fucking like foot super and shit, that shit is just like, whoa. God, that art is so bad. I hate that Luke, fucking Jakey Paul, is like the face of Street Fighter 6.
Connected through the holy body. When you need only accept the sacred gift.
That was cool.
Christ. Like she did.
And also, oh, is this Resident Evil 4 remake?
I'm taking delivery and preparing.
Yeah, it looks like it.
The entertainment.
I also, oh, is this Tiny Napoleon talking? I have no idea. I'm not gonna actually play this one. I'm gonna play the original. And then maybe I'll, like all these Resident Evil remakes, they seem cool, but I just want to play the originals.
Long time no see.
His face looks kind of weird. I feel like Leon Kennedy is such a like iconic character, even though I've never played the game. He just looks strange here.
What's gonna happen to me?
You gotta keep moving forward.
I kind of dislike, and this is like a true like Neanderthal take, probably, but I kind of hate how much they seem to feel the need to redesign the classic Street Fighter characters in like 5 and 6, and it's like I just don't think you should try to fix one ain't broke, you know, like they don't need to like have a bunch of like unique things to make them look different. But that's just me. That's more a personal preference thing.
Like I told you, I'm gonna get you home safe.
I'm ready to die, rookie. Exalt all, Leon, and let it be so.
This time.
Seeing the character progression is cool, but a lot of them just feel arbitrary. Like Blanca, they keep fucking with Blanca. They just cannot just make Blanca look like Blanca, for instance. But like, yeah, like Ryu looking like different. I'm fine with shit like that. I don't know. It depends from character to character.
Deadshot, King Shark, and Captain Boomerang against the world's greatest DC superhero.
They said this would go on for 15 minutes, so buckle in.
Kill the Justice League. Let's hear from developer Rocksteady Studios.
Hi everyone, my name
They're
is
totally
Alex Derry,
like
and
this
I'm
is probably all there
developer
is.
at Rocksteady Studios. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League is the next installment.
Kill
of the
Jester.
Arrowverse and will
Kill
be releasing
Jester.
this May. It is a third-person action shooter set 5 years after the events of Batman: Arkham Knight.
Okay.
Metropolis has been invaded, and you're going in as the Suicide Squad members Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang to face
Okay.
off against the ultimate threat, a corrupted Justice League. The team has been hard at work at creating the best possible game experience for our players, and we're very excited to share more as part of this state of play. Today, let's take a brief look at one of the missions in our game. The Flash has been corrupted.
Can superheroes just take over movies and not try to take over games too?
To stop the Flash and rescue Lex Luthor in the process.
Like, can you guys shut up, please? Can they just go away?
Let's buzz something up.
Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a sec. Hello, Brainiac? Is it happening now? Great. You will have Luther ASAP. Good news! You want Luther, all you have to do is come and get him.
Clearly someone hasn't played the Arkham series. Bro, you know I'm not talking about the Arkham series. I'm talking about games like this. I'm talking about like Guardians of the damn-ass Galaxy and shit like this. And like Arkham Knights or whatever the fuck it was. I'm not talking about like Arkham Asylum. Like that shit's old now. And like Spider-Man 2. I'm talking about this shit. The ghost train rides.
That artillery is gonna wreak havoc on our front line. If there's a snowball's chance in hell you can destroy it, I expect you to. No matter the cost. Are we clear?
Yeah. Where the snow?
Well, that just happened. I also just have such a like burning hatred for Harley Quinn. I just cannot stand this character. She was like the best character in Batman the Animated Series, and now she is like the most intolerable piece of shit.
That's gonna leave a mark.
That's gonna leave a mark. Was that like an Overwatch voice line or something? That's Sniper TF2. Everything above your neck's gonna be a fine red mist. This is awesome.
Incoming. Roger that, Gwen. Eyes up. We got more company. Go, Shark, go.
Senseless violence. Love it.
I'm so glad this is the game that they decided to show us like half an hour of. That one guy dresses like Geno Mario RPG, I guess.
You came through, Boomer.
Just call me the pinball wizard.
Reference that none of this game's target demographic is gonna get. Yeah, a bunch of like 8th graders are gonna get the pinball wizard reference. Pull out the minesweeper. It's almost done, I'm pretty sure. I 90% chance that this is like the end of the fucking state of play.
Rising like a wave. I love our escapades.
This is awesome. They blew up that tank so good. Oh shit, it's Dr. Rosenberg. Affleck, Blue Shift reference.
So, how'd the whole taking down the Flash thing go?
Still in play? Now get out of my way. I have work to do.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Well, hey there, sleepyhead. We've got an interrogation to get back to. Hey. You think I'm just gonna let you walk away? And tell these guys everything you know? You think they can stop
The dogs are going ape shit right now.
Pathetic. At least I'm not a big hero turned stooge for a spaceman.
That like sounds like John Delancey, or not John Delancey. That's fucking Q, the Sniper TF2. It's Wonder
How
Woman.
do I stop this? Please, tell me how.
You have to kill us, Diana.
Ba bum bum ba ba.
We have to die.
Terminator 2.
To save the world.
Terminator 2. Dun 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 dun. Okay, is that it?
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League arrives on PS5 May 26th. Rocksteady Studios has even more to share today. Let's listen in.
No. More about the same game?
Show me what you got.
Bruh. What? I don't... That stock electricity sound effect.
Is an extension of the Arkhamverse, and it's really about now reframing the story and telling it from the villain's point of view.
Where are we going and who are we killing?
It's a mixture of lots of the things. I hope
They were just like, fuck it, this just gets 2 trailers.
like a whole massive chunk of new stuff that they've never seen before.
The first trailer was already way longer than everything else, and they had the guy talking before it.
Enjoyable to see this universe, but through the eyes of the villains. We're picking up the story 5 years after the end of Arkham Knight, and a lot's changed in that time.
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
Guardians of the Galaxy did irreversible damage, I think. Yeah, that's possible.
Metropolis City, the Justice League.
They said, like, I knew this was gonna happen.
Has captured and brainwashed them and turned
They said they were gonna talk about this game for 15 minutes. I just thought the 15 minutes were already up.
So the Justice League share the same goal as Brainiac, to take over Earth and turn it into the new Kalu. What we've created is a classic Justice League, but with the sense that there's something wrong with them.
They are now doing Brainiac's bidding, and
Okay.
Amanda Waller scrambles to try to remedy this and essentially save the Earth. And she recruits our 4 lovable characters into fighting the Justice League in an effort to reclaim the Earth and thwart Brainiac's plans.
Your new mission is to kill the Justice League.
Oh my
Members
god.
of the Suicide Squad are Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, and King Shark.
Harley Quinn is definitely the most acrobatic of the crew. She's always moving, she's always flying through the air in kind of barely controlled ways. The feeling of swinging and the momentum and the kind of physicality of it, and trying to keep that momentum going and use that to go over buildings.
Like, you can
swing
just
under bridges
tell.
and chain that into kind of the grapple mechanic that she's got. It just
When they
feels
market a
so
game this much, this aggressively, that they're like, just please, like, before word of mouth gets out, that it's like mid as fuck.
The iconic Deadshot look,
Just sell as many copies as humanly possible by aggressively advertising it.
With his jetpack. He's super precise. He uses sniper rifles, assault rifles, and pistols, and they all fit with his sort of the fantasy of playing as Deadshot as this master assassin.
Are you on Team Waller or Team Get the Hell Out of This Mess?
King Shark, to me, as a person, is, well, as a fish, is this incredible character who's super well-read and super well-to-do, and I'm sure could smash an operatic performance.
Actually, I'm the son of a god. It is my shame to suffer mortals and their buffoonery.
But also doesn't really know simple words or simple things that are going on. I think that's brilliant.
In terms of combat, he is a brute. He is a tank character.
You should stop streaming these. Nah, mate. It's gonna be worth it for the one time that they announced Bloodborne Remastered, and I go, oh.
He's got his Speed Force gauntlet.
And then go, I don't actually care because Bloodborne already looks
Throw
great.
it to any point in space and Speed Force to that point along the walls, along the floor, and get wherever he wants to go.
You can use that to get up close, dodge around in midair, taking out the enemies, and then scarper because he doesn't want to stick around.
Don't worry, guys. I'm here.
One of the most exciting parts that connects our game to the DC lore
Stop.
are the support squad.
Yeah, but 60 FPS. Its frame rate has never bothered me in my entire life, unless it's inconsistent. It's not true, but like, I guess what I mean is 30 is more than enough for me.
Squad both navigate the world, but also upgrade their neck bombs.
That's a big adrenaline spike on a nice bomb.
That's a nice, simple, unclusterfucked character design right there.
Squad with perfecting gear. And then finally we have Gizmo, who is helping the squad with insane vehicle creations that let you blow shit up.
Metropolis is your playground. You're going to get to meet different characters, different villains.
I'd rather be
You really
playing
get to see
Super
these
Auto
cool
Pets right now.
locations.
Being the city of tomorrow kind of like meant a stark contrast with Gotham City, which is very dirty, it's always raining. And that contrast with like a city that's very grand, it's very clean, it's very functional.
The huge difference between Metropolis and Gotham is that Metropolis really acknowledge and really trust Superman. So there is a lot of statues to thank Superman for everything he's done for the city.
You're getting to see Metropolis through the villain's eyes. You're getting to experience this world and traverse through this world as the villains.
Greetings, Metropolis!
So the core
Pizza Tower speedrun site now has a true ending category. Yeah, I went and looked at it after the stream, and there was already like discussion about it.
with those traversal moves.
Maybe I can submit my run and just see where I get. I don't know. It wasn't a terribly good run. Like, I feel like I could rerun it and do better.
Your guns, your melee attacks,
And also that I just might as well do a fucking any percent.
Chaos and come out victorious.
What's awesome about gunplay is the variety. So there's 6 core types of weapon families.
Jesus fucking
Assault
Christ.
Rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, miniguns, and pistols. There's added variety.
How many Marvel dollars per second do you think we're at here? What do you think the rate is?
Weapons. There's armor tech weapons. Later on in the game, we also have gear sets. The gear sets are villain themed. For example, if you have a Bane gear set and you trigger his buffs in the game, some of it will have the Bane drums and you feel like Bane and like boom, 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 and then there's like green smoke and you trigger all kind of effects. So you're basically
I wish she talked for the entire thing.
bringing it into the game.
Each character has a power level in the game that we call gear score. As you acquire new gear in the game, your gear score goes up. And
It's
as
a
that
ghost
number
train
goes up,
ride.
It means that you can take on much harder missions. As part of this progression journey, you will unlock more.
It's
and more
gotta have
things.
like a rare, ultimate, legendary loot. Ugh.
Every firearm in our game is upgradable. So in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, you're gonna get lots of choice to use the weapons that you need to complete your missions, but most importantly,
I love loot! I love it!
To be whatever you like.
You can wear whatever you want, any of the outfits. You can be running around in your asylum jail outfit and still have like the best gear score ever.
I like it.
Our game is a 1 to 4 player co-op experience, which means that all the missions in the game have been designed to support solo play, playing with a friend, 2 friends, or 3 friends.
For the single player fans, you can play it in single player with bots filling in the role of the squad so you still feel like you're part of a team, and you can switch them if you want. I'm going to try King Shark now, or we can say, well, I think Harley will be a better fit for this mission, so I'm going to switch over and I'm going to try her out.
I shouldn't complain too much. They literally said, like, a huge part of this presentation was just gonna be talking about this shitter game. And I'd like to clarify that when I say shitter, I mean, like, it's just, like, nothing. Like, it'll probably be perfectly functional. But that's not really what I mean when I say shitter.
When the story's done, your experience doesn't end there. Rocksteady will continue its legacy of supporting the game after it's launched.
We're going to deliver lots of new content to our players. We're going to have new playable characters, new weapons, and new...
Plain white rice game, yeah.
Their looks. We'll offer a battle pass that only contains cosmetic items. There's just going to be so much for the players to enjoy.
It's spiritually rancid.
If you like story games, if you like RPG elements, if you like co-op games, if you like customizing your characters, if you want to play as a badass, this game kind of has it all.
It's very fast-paced, it's really colourful, it's loud and unapologetic and in your face, and it's going to be really, really fun.
Hey, Metropolis! Do you like live executions? Well, don't touch that dial, or I'll break your fingers.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League arrives on PS5 later this year. We'll be back with more announcements soon. Thanks for watching.
That was it? That was it. God damn it. Yeah, I really should have stopped. I kind of figured. We had to wait, though. Okay, well. There it was. That Humans game looked kind of cool. Cool. Humanity. Or whatever the fuck. Yeah, right. I was hoping they'd pull a Nintendo and be like, oh, you know, before we go, one last announcement. Something we actually give a shit about. So, like, what did we have in there? VTuber game. Yeah, really just that one indie game was the only thing I gave a shit about. But you know, that's that do be the way it be. Well, there's Street Fighter 6 stuff that's kind of interesting. And Resident Evil 4 remake. But that's it. Now we're gonna the chat is of course all like, boo. That was fucking garbage. Where's Fortnite 2? There's always the chats for these kinds of live streams are always full of people like aggressively hating on like really popular games and trying to be like smug about it. It's like people trying to like rage bait each other. Like I see this guy saying Resident Garbage 4 winking emoji. Especially during the Game Awards, people got so like fucking vitriolic about that shit. Where it's like people very, very proud that they don't like the popular thing, you know? Still waiting for Fortnite 2. Fortnite 2 waiting room. Well, let's just take a little tiny break. I'm gonna go offline for like a second, for like maybe like 5 minutes tops. And then tell you what, I'll come back with Hylix. And we'll finish Hylix 1, and that'll be very enjoyable. That will be the perfect antidote to the Suicide Squad trailer. More stuff game. I'll change the okay, I'm gonna go offline. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, if that, and we'll have some fun with the nonsense game.